In this video, I will explain the layout and operation of a nuclear power plant, and it is one of the method to produce electricity from the nuclear energy. So the main parts of the nuclear power plants are nuclear reactor. It is the main part of the nuclear power plant, nuclear reactor, heat exchanger, steam turbine, alternator. So these four elements are the main component of a nuclear power plant. And this is a layout of a nuclear power plant. So the nuclear reactor is, this one is the nuclear reactor. This is the nuclear reactor, and this is the heat exchanger, turbine, then alternator, and condenser is the part of the nuclear reactor. In nuclear reactor, fission and fusion process take place in the nuclear reactor, and it produces a bulk amount of heat energy, and this heat energy which transfer to the heat exchanger. In heat exchanger, we supplied the water. We supplied the water through the pump, feed water pump. We supplied the water to heat exchanger, and heat in the heat exchanger, which boils the water and produce steam energy. And output of the heat exchanger is the steam energy, and that steam energy which applied to the turbine. So in this turbine, the steam energy converted into mechanical energy, and a shaft is connected between the turbine and alternator. So once the turbine rotates, the alternator also starts to rotate and produce electricity. So in alternator, the conversion of mechanical energy to electrical energy take place. Finally, that we tap the steam, low pressure steam, to the condenser, and we supplied the cool water to the condenser, and again it converts to water, and we supply it to heat exchanger. So this is the layout of a nuclear power plant, and the same explanation is here. Nuclear reactor is there, heat exchanger, turbine, alternator is there. In nuclear reactor, it houses three sets of rods. The first set is fuel rod, second set of rod moderator, third one is a control rods. The fuel rod is made up of uranium. The main function of the fuel rod, it releases bulk amount of heat energy when it is bombarded with a moving neutrons. Moderator is made up of a graphite rod, and the moderator slows down the speed of the neutron. And control rods is made up of cadmium, and it absorbs the neutrons and control the chain reaction of nuclear reactor. And in nuclear reactor, nuclear energy converted into electrical energy, and here nuclear fission is take place in nuclear reactor, and large amount of energy is released from nuclear power plant. And this diagram shows the chain reaction that take place in a nuclear reactor. So one neutron is there. So this neutron is allowed to bombard with the fuel or target nucleus. So after bombarding this, the three neutrons is produced, and a bulk amount of heat energy also produced. So the selection of site of nuclear power plant. So availability of water, disposal of radioactive waste, and it should be located far from the populated area, and transportation facilities required for transport the heavy equipment during the erection of the nuclear power plant. Then advantages of nuclear power plant: amount of fuel required is small, require less space, low running charge, continuous supply of electrical energy is possible. Then disadvantages are expensive fuel, high capital cost, radioactive pollution, not well suited for varying loads, and high maintenance cost. Thank you.